From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Athletics and the Toronto Blue Jays.
トロントブルージェイズ対アスレチックスの試合をお届けしたいと思います。さあ、MLB The Show 2026年トロントブルージェイズ編でございます。
John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
ホーム球場はね、ブルージェイズのホーム球場でございますと。
First pitch coming your way next. And the starter for Toronto, Eric Lauer. What do you look for here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Just about to get started, Nick Kurtz getting ready to hit. Strike two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. For the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. And time now to check out the A's lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored. And you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into two consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Brent Rooker, batting with one down, takes a strike. Fouled off left side. Just getting started here in Toronto. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. Can't make the catch as it falls into the gap. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged over to start the season and get into a slump.
One out, runner at second. Shea Langoliers will hit next.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Hey, it's a
strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. You set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Here's the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Now a pop-up on the infield.
And that'll do it. さあ、ヒットでね、2塁までツーベースヒットを打たれたものの、
You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for the A's in this one, Aaron Savali. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
And the batter is George Springer. Springer launched a homer in his most recent game. In the air, out towards left center.
ここはレフトフライ。
And he makes the catch. One up, one down.
いや
Now it's going to be Jesus Sanchez.
さあ、バッターはヘスス・サンチェス。
There's the strike.
さあ、これは、いやー、セカンドライナーか、抜けない。タイミングは合わせていったんですけども。
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr., one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Two down, nobody on. Ball. And that is out of play.
さあ、ここは切れてファウルボール。
Foul ball.
いやー、これもファウルボール。
Here's a 2-2.
2-2。
Next offering is
外
outside.
外れてボール。さあ、フルパット。
And that's ball
ここは
4.
見送ってフォアボール。さあ、次のバッターはアリソン・バージャ
Next for
ー。
Toronto, Addison Barger. Hit hard but foul off to the left. And the 0-1. Breaking ball in
う
there
わ、
for
い
a
い球やな、
strike.
今のスライダー。あれは手が出んわ。
0-2 now.
ここはカーブを
Had
空
him
振り
out
三
front
振。
for strike 3. Scoreless after 1. Back at the ballpark where we're on sweep alert, Siggy. We came on the air talking about that, and so far, neither team is backing down.
Nobody wants to be on the wrong end of a sweep. For one team, it's about making a statement, and for the other, it's about salvaging respect.
Andy Ibanez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Rips that one center field.
ここはセンターライナー。
Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Ripped, but it curls foul. Lauer making his first start of the year. A former first-round pick back in 2016. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some move, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Hey, 空振り三振。
Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
At the plate, Lawrence Butler.
ここは取っていい勢いを踏んでスリーアウトチェンジ。さあ、この回も三者凡退で抑えました。
Bottom of the second, no score.
ノースコア。さあ、バッターは岡本和真でございます。今日は5番に入ってます。さあ、これはレフト上がったけど切れていく。惜しい。
Swing and a
こ
high
れは
fly
レフ
ball
ト
to
上がっ
left.
たけど足らないか、
Soderstrom
足らない。
moving under it.
さあ、あともうちょっ
And
と。
there's one away.
レフトフライ。
And now it's Dalton Varsho. 4 for 8 in the series so far.
さあ、バッターはバーショー。
Varsho went deep in his most recent game. In the air, right field. McNeil
こ
under
れも
it.
ね、ライトに上がって、ライトフライ。
Takes it in for the out.
なかなかやね。
Ernie Clement digs in now. 3 for 9 of the series coming
バ
in.
ッターはクレメント。
There's a swing
こ
and
れ
a
はレフ
drive.
ト、どうだ、上がったけど足らないか。足らんのかい。さあ、腹立つ。ほんまに。あともうちょっとなんですけどね。
3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 2 full. No score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
さあ、3回の表。
Jeff McNeil, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. High fly ball, shallow right
ここはラ
field.
イトが追っかけて、ライト
And
フラ
there's
イ。
one away.
ワンアウト。
Max Muncy
Oh,
up next for the
Muncy.
A's.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Lifted in the air, right field. Barger on the move.
ライトフライでツーアウト。さあ、か
Now
なり
here's the
省エネピ
leadoff
ッチン
hitter
グ
for
さ
the
せ
A's,
てもらって
Nick
ますけど、
Kurtz.
これは
Went
ね。
down on strikes his first time through. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Ball 2.
ボール2。
Out towards right center field. Varsho on the
こ
move
こは
to the
セ
alley.
ンターが抑え
Pulls
て、
it
スリ
down
ーア
and he
ウ
makes
ト、
the
次で。
catch.
さあ、この
And
回
that
も
is
三者
that.
凡退
Home
に
half
抑え
of
ま
the
し
third
た。
coming
これ
up.
ピッチング。
No score.
ノースコア。
Bottom of the inning. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez.
さあ、バッターはアンドレゼ・ヒメネス。
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
This one in the air, center field.
スライ
Butler
ダー、センタ
settles
ー、
underneath
フライ
it. And there's one down. Tyler Heineman next up for the Blue Jays.
さあ、バッターはタイラー・ハイドメン。
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
これはナイスバッティング。
And that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a
素晴
stand
ら
up
しい、フル
double.
ヒット。さあ、こ
Doubled
こ
into the
からラン
gap,
ナー
and
出
that
ま
was
した。
a
ワンアウ
really
ト、ラン
nice
ナー
swing
二
to
塁。
beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first
さ
line
あ、
of
バ
the
ッ
ballgame.
ターはスプリンガ
Back to the
ー。
leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's George Springer. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Now the number 2 hitter, Jesus Sanchez. He's 0 for 1.
サンチェス。
The Blue Jays looking to strike first here
さあ、
in the
得
last
点
half
圏
of the
にランナー
third.
は置いてますけども。
In the dirt. Ball to strike. There's a strike.
いやー、今の高めか。あーほっ。
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field.
なんであの球
That
振る
is
か
the
ね。
inning. On to the fourth. Still. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
ピッチャー投げさせておきますと。
Rooker leading things off and takes a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
The 1-1. That clips the corner.
ワンボールツーストライクから。
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
さあ、2-2。
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
It's a leadoff walk,
Yeah,
and that's the go-ahead run. Shea Langoliers now at the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Fouled off down the right side. The 0-1. Outside corner, there's a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Hey, 空振り三振。
And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitcher
Clement to Jimenez.
Okay, double play.
Double play. Nothing doing for the offense
Nice
that time.
pitching
We're
there.
midway in the 4th. We're tied 0-0.
おー、すんごいいい守備。
Bottom
さあ、
4.
バッターは
And
ゲレーロ
after
ジ
the
ュ
Jays,
ニア。
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Savali back to work.
Well, these Jays just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
It gets down a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Next to hit, Addison Barger.
これもうライト上がっただけか。いやー、なかなかね。
Takes it in for the out.
緩い球に手が出ちゃうよね。
Go ahead,
バ
run
ッター
on
は
base.
岡本。
Kazuma
カズマ。
Okamoto. Next up for the Blue Jays. Fly to left his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Off the mark there. Ball 1. That one missed.
Ball 2.
さあ、2-2。
Now he
バ
breaks
ット折
his
れた。
back. Ibanez gets it to first.
いや
Two
ー、
away.
くそー、内角の球か。
Well, that actually works out for the hitter. If it's not a broken bat, it's hit hard enough for a double play. But with the slower roller, defense does a nice job at least getting one
さあ、
out.
バッターはバーショー。
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side.
どこで打
The
ち崩
Jays
していける
with
かなん
a
です
chance
け
to
ど
score
ね。
first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
あーっと何今のもう
Field 2. Stays
あーこれ
alive.
も若干タイミング狂わされてんのか。
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Guerrero stands at second with 2 gone. Squirts away from Langoliers.
OK これランナー三塁まで進みました。
Well, that right there can be a tough
いや
read as a
ここで
runner
一
on
打打ち
second
たい
to see
ね
if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
三塁へ
That's too low. Ball 2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count off at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
That's a little bit low.
That's
危
a really
ね
good
え。さあ
take.
フルカウント。
Payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off.
いやー際どいとこ投げてきよんな今のもほんま。見逃せばボールやったか。
And ball 4, 2-1.
ああここは選んでフォアボール。ランナー一三塁。
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Ernie Clement getting ready to hit. Played to left his first time.
今のも何やねんと。
2 on, 2 outs. And that one is lifted in the
これは
air.
ライト上がっただけか。ああ上がっただけ
3-2-4
か。
makes the
くそ
catch.
なかなかね打ち
So
崩
it's
す
no
ことがで
runs
き
on
な
a
い
hit,
ね。
no errors. Back now in Toronto. Now it's the second baseman, Andy Ibanez.
You know, these athletics, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine.
Jimenez throw to first. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Struck out swinging his first time. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. To the right side,
ここはセ
Clement
カンドゴロ。
sends it to first, and the first 2 set
素
down
晴ら
to
し
the
い
top of the
ね。打
fifth.
たせて取ってピッ
And
チング
here's
や
a look
ね。
at how he's using his pitches in this
まあ
one.
大体ねストレート中心に組み立ててます今日のピッチング。
Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. He's 0 for 1. Right side, and that's just foul. Butler in his third season, 25 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2018.
Ball, that's inside.
ああ際どいところボー
2
ル。
down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think of. Good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone in the last 2 pitches that he's thrown. Good pitches, but even better takes.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
これもスタンドインでファウルボール。さあフルカウント。
2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. It goes
見逃し
down.
ません。素晴らしい。
Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the show, Canada.
さあ味方が援護してあげたいところを全くねちょっと受けてない。さあバッターはヒメネス。
Jimenez swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Grounder off the pitcher. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue.
Go ahead run on base. Tyler Heineman next up for the Blue Jays. Doubled his first time. Now quick throw to first, and he's back in safely. Puts a bunt down. Ibanez in plenty of time to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
That one hammered.
The
Blue Jays looking to strike first. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball, that's out.
It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. So next, Jesus Sanchez. And that's off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. On the ground, right side.
これもセカンドゴロか。
Play made, that ends the inning.
なかなか打ち崩せない。
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. So digging in, Jeff McNeil.
さあ、じゃあ変えます。6回からな。
Tommy Nance takes over on the mound,
and he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Strike one.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
That clips the zone. That is strike two. On the ground, out to short. Fires over to Guerrero.
これはショートの深いところからのジャンピングスロー。ワンアウト。
Just because it looked easy, that doesn't mean it was.
すごいねこれ。おほほほ。
Max Muncy up next for the A's. Flied to right his first time. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance.
ここはセンター一番深いところを抑えてツーアウト。
Back to the top of the order now. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Nick Kurtz. That missed by a lot. And that's ball one.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And another ball. Just off the outside edge. And that's low for ball four.
どっちしたってフォアボールですよね。
Go ahead run on base. Brent Rooker, the next to hit. And a foul ball. Hard hit left
岡本
side.
取って一塁へ。
Fires
で、
over
ス
to
リーアウト。
right.
天
That
狗。
ends the frame. The A's strand one. Still no score.
さあ、今度はね、3番からなんでね、このクリーンアップどうやってか生かしたいところ。
Thanks for tuning in.
さあ、バッターはフィルドジュニア。
Sweet warning.
Not so fast, though. Seeing quite the battle so far. It's always toughest to close out a series because pride kicks in on the other side.
And a foul ball.
Well, these Blue Jays looking to string together better bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Slings it across, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. Next to hit, Addison Barger. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And the next pitch is way outside. That clips the corner.
わあ、今のちょっと変化したんじゃないですか、あれ。ストレートじゃなかったぞ、今の。
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's two away.
当たりまへん。
Kazuma Okamoto next up for the
バ
Blue
ッターは
Jays.
岡本。
Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on.
No, inside.
Hit weakly on
こ
the
れも
ground.
わかんな。
There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's Major League. Back here at Rogers Center, and now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Hey. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That's the third. Okamoto on the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. Tyler Soderstrom digs in now.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Nope, that's the ball.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence. Really important at bat coming up now.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tommy Nance done for the afternoon. A new pitcher in the game, Jimmy Garcia. This is his first appearance of the season.
さあ、変えて良かったのか悪かったのかよくわかりませんけどね、ちょっと。
And now it's going to be Andy Ibanez. Okamoto. Throw to first in time. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Chopped left side. Jimenez throw to first. And that will end the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Hogan Harris.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Gets him to chase after that one. Next offering is foul back. The 0-2. Got him. And one out now.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure. Hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Nope. The A's bullpen has some movement. Scott Barlow appears to be getting loose. Sterner getting loose as well. That's smacked on a line to center.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes. And that's the third out. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Back now in Toronto. We go to the eighth. Lawrence Butler now at the plate. Fouled off. He was late. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And that's down and away. Caught him looking for the K. And now here's Jeff McNeil. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's two away. Max Muncy up next for the A's. Swings through that one for strike one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swing and a ground ball. On the run, throw to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
いや、ゼロ更新が続いてるね、全く打ててない。
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Justin Sterner. He's making his second appearance of the season. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Tyler Heineman, 1 for 2. And that is out of play. On the outside corner, No balls, 2 strikes.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. That one way inside.
さあ、2-2。さあ、これはいいところで出た。
Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new
Nice
arm from the
looking
bullpen with a
ball.
double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. This one in the air, center field. Butler under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The relay, safe. And the go-ahead runs at third.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez will hit
バッターは
next.
ヘクサンチェス。
Here's a
サンチェス
sacrifice
頼むぞ。
situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
No score here, but a runner at third with 1 down. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a bouncer. Ibanez plays the
よっ
plate.
しゃ、OK。
Take the
お
lead.
っしゃー、1点もぎ取ったぞ。
Vladimir
ナイス
Guerrero
バッティン
Jr.
グさあ、バッターはゲレロ
If
ジ
you
ュ
don't
ニ
get
ア。
ahead in the count, you can forget about
8
having
回
any
でよう
success
やく
against him.
均衡を破った。
And that one in the air, center field. 2 away now.
ダメか。
So here's the cleanup hitter, Addison Barger. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Ball that's outside.
One run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a
い
ball
やー、
popped
こ
in
れ
the
もダ
air.
メか。
Kurtz settles underneath it. And that'll do it.
いやー、でもね、内野安打の間に、ようやくもぎ取りましたよ。
Through 8 full, the Jays lead it 1-0. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the 9th. Nick Kurtz getting ready to hit. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And the 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a miss.
さあ、ここは空振り
And a
三振。
strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Stepping in, Brent Rooker.
The designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Jimmy Garcia departs.
いや
And
ー、
he
こ
leaves
こ
in a
は継
one-run
投継
game.
投でね、
New
抑えて
pitcher
いきたいと
coming
思い
up.
ま
We'll
す。
be
最
back
後
in a
抑え
minute.
にしても。いやー、素晴らしい。頼むぞ。
clips the corner.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And it's quickly 0-2. The designated hitter. Ball one there.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Hey!
Struck him out. The A's down to their final out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
This one popped up.
さあ、ここはセカンドが取ってゲームセット。いやー、勝ちましたー。1対0。本当にね、抑えられた試合でした。均衡を破ったのが8回だった。あの内野ゴロで1点も取れましたっていうね。いやー、辛い勝負でした。ギリギリ勝てたね。まさに投手戦でした。この人のツーベースヒットからなんとかつないで内野ゴロで1点取って、最後はもう投手リレーでね、もう抑えまで出して完璧にねしてやりましたよ。素晴らしい試合でした。ありがとうございました。1対0ということで。勝ち投手はガルシアになるのかな。素晴らしい。はい、お送りしてまいりました MLB The Show 2026年シーズン、ブルージェイズ編でしたと。さあ次回なんですけども、コロラドロッキーズ編で3試合かな。ここまでやって、でここでホワイトソックス、ここでね日本人対決になるのかな。岡本とね村上のね、対決になると思いますね。ここで休み入って、またここから2連戦と続きますと。でここでドジャーズとね3連戦になるんで、ここでまた大谷と戦うことになるでしょうということで、はい、今日はここまでにしたいと思いますと、はい、ただいま見てくれている方ありがとうございましたということで、今日はこれまでにしたいと思います。ありがとうございました。それでは皆さんさよなら、バイバイ。